A wonderful weekend and welcome to Franken Game Jam 2023. I'm super excited to see all of you again this year and let's have an amazing Franken Game Jam, and let me just say a couple of words before we start the jam. So very first I want to thank my team. That would be Simon and Tanya, who have been just generally supporting the event, Sarah, who was a big help in social media this year, Linus, who designed the t-shirts, and Kai, who designed the stickers. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it. Kai, I really hope I can get the stickers here in time. They're a bit late. I'm sorry if they aren't here yet. They will definitely get here by the weekend. Then also, of course, all of the location organizers. I cannot thank everyone. I do not probably even know of everyone, but let me just thank one person per location. So in Bayreuth, thank you very much, Leon. Bamberg, thank you very much, Lena. In Coburg, thank you very much to Kerstin. In Hof, thank you very much to Bernd. In Würzburg, thank you very much to Henrik. And in Nürnberg, thank you very much, Sebastian. Without you, Franken Game Jam would not be happening in person, and that's where jamming is the best. So I'm super stoked that we have 6 locations again this year. Another essential part for Franken Game Jam are, of course, our sponsors. So a big thank you to Living Apps, Games Bavaria, who are our gold sponsors this year, and Zipsoft and Skin Baron, who are our diamond sponsors. Skin Baron even going out of their way to sponsor the t-shirts this year. And because they are our diamond sponsors, Zipsoft and Skin Baron have 2 quick messages for you. All right, thank you very much. There are 2 more institutions I need to thank. That is one, our cooperation partner, BFM Bayreuth, represented by Sarah for social media, who helped us on that front. So thank you very much for cooperating on Franken Game Jam. And last but by no means least, the organization which is basically carrying Franken Game Jam this year. This is An sich e.V. Anselm, thank you for doing all of the bookkeeping. Had to do that myself the last 5 times, and I'm really happy that I don't have to do it anymore. So thank you very much, An sich e.V. So then we have the itch.io jam page, where I recommend you submit your game once you finish. You don't necessarily have to be jamming at one of the locations and have bought a ticket if you want to submit. So if you're just joining randomly from online, it's completely fine to submit to Franken Game Jam. Just register on itch and join the jam, and you can submit your game there, and then it will also be part of the Franken Game Jam archive for the next years. And finally, we have a social media hashtag, that is #JamFranken2023. I would be super happy if we get a bit of activity in social media and also on the Discord server bit.ly/FrankenGames. The Discord server is very important because it really gives us the feeling that we're jamming together and that something is happening, and not just at one location, but at different locations. You can even try to find teammates cross-location if you want to, because we are jamming in 6 locations across Franconia at the same time. So I would be super happy if there is a bit of activity on the Discord server as well. And with that, I unfortunately have to hand it off to Paul from post-production. But yeah, all I need to say is happy jamming, and now have a nice keynote with Johanna Janicewski from Tiny Crocodile Studios. Take it away, Johanna.
Hi everyone! I'm Johanna. I'm the founder of Tiny Crocodile Studios, a small indie game dev in the heart of Berlin. I am in the game industry for almost 15 years now, and I'm a board member of the German Game Association for almost 2 years. I have the big honor to announce today's topic to you, which is give and take. And in my personal opinion, this is a really cool and inspiring topic. You can interpret this topic in so many ways. For example, you could come up with a unique game mechanic that builds on giving and taking stuff, time, advice. The possibilities really are endless. Or you could explore the meaning and the implications of giving and taking. What are you giving to someone? Do they want it? What are you taking from someone? Do you take it by force? Some years ago, I came across a YouTube video which parodies the behavior of heroes in computer games. And it was with the example of Link, who just enters people's houses unasked, breaks their pottery and all that for just some rupees. Also, don't just think about the game itself. What can you give to your team? Do you have a special skill that can benefit the development? And when you leave the jam, what will you take? A cool prototype? A new skill? A cool experience? Or new friends? Or maybe all of the above? Well, but in the end, it's of course up to you and what you make of it. And I'm really curious to see what you all are coming up with. But wait, that's not all. There are a bunch of modifiers too. Use them to spice things up and to give you an extra challenge. I will read them aloud now. For game design, we have the art of balance. Design a game where it's the player's job to keep a system in balance by giving and taking. For art, we have without text. Communicate just with icons and pictures. No text allowed. For sound, we have voice recording. Records a voiceover, for example, an in-game tutorial or a dialogue. For programming, we have open source. Make use of an open source game engine to develop your game. Narrative, passing the torch. Make a game with a narrative about passing on something. Accessibility, make an effort. Pick one theme from Basic from the website gameaccessibilityguidelines.com and implement them in your game. Last but definitely not least, we have 2 sponsored modifiers. Thank you for the sponsoring. We have from Zipsoft, Philanthropy. Make a game where someone or something has more advantage by giving than taking. And we have from Skin Baron, Top of the Head. Integrate top hats into your game. The more creative, the better. And with that, it's time for me to say goodbye, have fun, make some cool games, but most importantly, take your time and give yourself some grace.